This is your English teacher Shamla from Annamaya district. Let us know about an Indian American woman in space, Kalpana Chawla, from our 6th class English textbook. Before going to the lesson, let us have a glance on overview of the lesson.
This lesson is divided into 3 parts. First part is reading activity. The second part is working with the text. The third part is working with language. Before entering into the lesson, let's know the learning objectives of this lesson. Learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to discuss the main character of the lesson, Kalpana Chawla, relate to phrases to the meanings, use phrases in sentences of their own after finding the meanings of the phrases in a dictionary. Write the opposite by adding "un" to the given words. Choose examples of greetings in other languages and use them according to the given context. Write about the dream and what they would do to make the dream come true. Now, watch the video of the space shuttle.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 8, 9. I'm so nervous right now.
Children, have you enjoyed video? Yes, really it's very interesting. Now move on to the reading activity. Reading activity. Kalpana's first space mission in the space shuttle Columbia was 15 days, 16 hours and 34 minutes long. That means the Kalpana Chawla stayed in the space for 15 days. Here is assessment for you. Assessment question. The question is, what was the space shuttle name carrying her to space? Option A, Atlantis. Option B, Challenger. Option C, Discovery. And option D, Columbia. Choose the correct answer among these options. Very good. You are right. Option D, Columbia is the right answer. Here is another assessment for you. Assessment question number 2. How many days did Kalpana's first space mission, Columbia, stayed in space? Option A, 45 days. Option B, 30 days. Option C, 15 days. Option D, 10 days. Which is the correct answer? Come on, tell me. Marvelous. Your answer option C, 15 days is the correct answer. Shall we see second reading activity? During this time, she went around the earth 252 times, traveling 10.45 million times kilometers. The crew included a Japanese and a Ukrainian astronaut. Let's assess ourselves. How many times did she go around the earth? Option A 252 times. Option B 300 times. Option C 350 times. Option D 250 times. Come on children, guess the answer. Excellent. You are right. The correct answer is option A 252 times. Here is one more reading activity for you. The crew performed experiments such as pollinating plants to observe food growth in space and tests for making stronger metals and faster computer chips, all for a price tag of about $56 million. That means when they were in the space for 15 days, at that time they had done some experiments on plantation in space. Check your knowledge by answering the question. Assessment question. The question is, what did the scientist crew astronauts do in the space? Option A, creation. Option B, construction. Option C, experiments. Option D, exploration. Among these options, which is the correct one? Come on, think yourself. Good. Your answer is correct. Option C, experiments is the correct answer. Now, observe the space shuttle in the next video. Have you enjoyed the video, children? Here is one more reading activity for you. Reading activity. On Saturday night, when the news about the Columbia disaster broke, there was shock and disbelief. That means the Space Shuttle Columbia disaster took place on Saturday night and the people were in shock and they didn't believe the incident. One more reading activity for you. The town of Karnal spent a sleepless night as thousands of households stayed glued to their television sets in the hope that Kalpana and the crew had somehow survived. That means when the Columbia disaster took place, the people of Karnal didn't sleep and they had a hope that Kalpana and the crew will be survived. Have you understood reading activity? Now check your understanding. Assessment question. The question is, which town spent a sleepless night? Option A, Delhi. Option B, Karnal. Option B, Mumbai. Option D, Chandigarh. Come on children, guess the answer. Congratulations, you are right. The correct answer is option B, Karnal. Now we will have a comprehension on journalist wrote. Comprehension. A journalist wrote, she was a heroine. It takes enormous ability to become an astronaut. That means a journalist wrote that Kalpana Chawla was a heroine and she has enormous ability to become an astronaut. Here is another statement written by journalist. We need to know a lot about everything from biology to astrophysics to aeronautical engineering. According to the journalist, if a person wants to become an aeronautical engineer, he must have a lot of knowledge about everything from biology to astrophysics to aeronautical engineering. Have you understood? Now, here is a question for you. Assessment question. The question is, in which branch did Kalpana earn her doctorate? Option A, avionics engineering. Option B, astronautical engineering. Option C, aerospace engineering. Option D, aircraft engineer. Come on children, think and answer. Very good. You are absolutely right. The correct answer is option C, aerospace engineering. Here is another reading activity for you. Reading activity. In this age of super specialization, you must have encyclopedic knowledge to be astronaut. Her achievement is awe-inspiring. To be an astronaut, Kalpana Chawla has a complete knowledge and her achievements are inspiring to others. Here is an assessment question for you. Assessment question. The question is, how did she become an astronaut? Option A, by studying space engineering, by getting training at NASA, to qualifying as a pilot, by struggling hard. Think yourself and choose the correct answer. Excellent. Your answer is correct. The correct answer is option B, by getting training at NASA. Now watch a video of countdown.
Initiate. 7, 6, 5. 4-stage engine start. 3, 2, 1. Boosters in ignition. And liftoff of Artemis 1. We rise together back to the moon and beyond.
All 4 Rs 28 million pounds of maximum thrust. Quiet here in the loops in mission control.
Have you enjoyed, children? In this way, the rocket is lifted off and the space shuttle is to be launched. Now, listen to the words of Kalpana Chawla.
I think it's, for me, it was very far-fetched to think I'd get to fly on the space shuttle because I lived in India in a very small town, and forget about space, I didn't even know if my folks were going to let me go to the engineering college, and that was the immediate goal, you know.
Kalpana Chawla said that she belongs to a small town in India and she had a goal of flying in the space shuttle and she achieved it. Now, a comprehension for you. For millions of young Indians, the story of Kalpana Chawla, a girl from a small town, touched the skies. She became an inspiration. That means she became inspiration to the young Indians. Another reading activity for you. In a message that she sent from aboard the space shuttle Columbia to students of her college in Chandigarh, Kalpana said, "The path from dreams to success does exist. May you have the vision to find it, the courage to get on it. Wishing you a great journey. Kalpana Chawla from space sent a message to the students of her college in Chandigarh. In that message, she said that students may have the vision to find out the way to success to fulfill their dreams. She always encourages others. Here is another activity for you. There will surely be many who start off on this journey to fulfill their dreams. There will surely be many who start off on this journey to fulfill their dreams. Here is the lesson ends. Now do working with the text. Working with the text 1. Question and answers. Question number 1. Where was Kalpana Chawla born? Question number 2. Why is she called an Indian American? Question number 3. When and why did she go to the US? Question number 4. Who did she marry? Question number 5. How did she become an astronaut? Shall we see the remaining questions? Working with the text, remaining part. Question number 6. What gave Kalpana Chawla the idea that she could be an astronaut? Question number 7. What abilities must an astronaut have according to the journalist? Question number 8. Describe Kalpana Chawla's first mission in space. Question number 9. What does Kalpana Chawla say about pursuing a dream? Question number 10. Do you agree with Kalpana Chawla that success is possible? Yes, these are the questions. This type of questions you will get in your examinations. So you have to work out on these questions. Let's move on to the working with the text 2. Working with the text 2. Read the newspaper report to find the following facts about the Columbia's ill-fated voyage. The first one, date and place of liftoff. Number 2, number of astronauts on board. Number 3, number of days it stayed in space. Here are some more facts, find out them. The text 2 remaining part. Fourth one, number of experiments done by scientists. Number 5, date of return journey. Number 6, height at which it lost contact. So by reading the news report, you will get these answers. Find out and fill in the blanks. Now let's do working with the language. Working with language 1. Match the following. Column A. Unprecedented space tragedy. 2. Certified flight instructor. 3. Space mission. 4. Super specialization. 5. Encyclopedic knowledge. 6. Awe-inspiring. 7. In this years. Now column B. Something that causes feelings of respect and wonder. Next. Having knowledge of a wide variety of subjects. Next. Nowadays, in these times. Next. A set of jobs to be done in space by a group. Next one. A person with a correct qualification to teach people to fly planes. Next one. A sad incident of a kind that has never happened before in space. Next one. Great expertise in a limited field or a particular subject. Yes. Match the following, column A and B. Be ready to enter into the working with the language too. Working with language too. B. Use these phrases in sentences of your own after finding out their meanings using dictionary. First one, phrase 1, broke apart. Number 2, streaked over. Number 3, spread across. Number 4, lifted off. Here are some more phrases. The remaining phrases are: fifth one, blast off. Sixth one, went on. Seventh one, cheered alone. Eighth one, on board. Ninth one, carry on. Move on to the working with language 3. Working with language 3, we add un to make opposites. For example, true, untrue. Add un to the words below to make their opposites. Then look up the meanings of the words you have formed in the dictionary. The first one is identified. Second one, controlled. Third one, attended. Fourth one, successful. Fifth one, important. Here are some more words. Write the opposites for them. Working with language 3. We add un to make opposites. The remaining words. Sixth one, educated. Seventh one, interesting. Eighth one, qualified. Ninth one, trained. 10th one, answerable. For these all words, you have to write the opposites for them. Let's do some tasks by using dictionary. Use a dictionary to do the task below. Find out the meanings of the following words and phrases. Look up the words underlined in the phrases. A. Naturalized US citizen. In this phrase, naturalized is underlined. You have to find out the meaning of naturalized using dictionary. B. Space. C. Frontiers of space. In this phrase, frontiers is underlined. You have to find out the meaning of frontiers. D. Aboard. E. Lift off. How is it different from take off? F. Crew. So for all these phrases, you have to find out the meanings by using the dictionary. Here is the end of this video. Have a nice day.